Hello guys, how are you doing? I hope you are doing perfectly okay. Welcome to my channel. This video here is getting trendy on TikTok because all the bridesmaids are white, there is no black. You get that talking under the comment section is mad, and there is this black lady that stitched this video that even had to it that make black people get angry. But anyway, I'm going to add the comment little bit to this video, and I'm going to leave the link. You can go and watch it and read comment and see some people are me and some people was not me. Let's dive into it.
Girl, you did that. You did that. Like, did y'all see that? Y'all saw that, right? Y'all saw that with me, right? Like, the beautiful bride, the transition, the wedding dress, the bridesmaid. Like, everything was like, right? Y'all saw that with me? Yeah. That didn't stop there. You see all that beautiful stuff, and then you go to the comments, and you see so many ugly people. So many ugly black people showing how bitter they are. These are the same people that are so pro-black, yet they see a black queen, a gorgeous bride. They couldn't even compliment her. They couldn't even lift her up on her special day. They couldn't even look for something, anything nice to say about the video. Oh my gosh, not even one black bridesmaid? Girl, she stepped on your wedding gown. Black people wouldn't. Are you serious? Are y'all serious? These are the people that make black people look bad. I'm so sorry. Is there a rule or policy that states that having any black bridesmaid will make your wedding go smooth, will make you live a happy married life? Is there one? Because I still can't find it till today, and I've been searching for so long. How disgusting are you guys? Like, at this point, you'll need more than therapy. It's embarrassing. Crazy, because so many of your ancestors who know what oppression looks like and segregation looks like were part of the people who fought to be able to get married to people who don't look like you, or to sit around and have fun with people who don't look like you, but y'all are in the comments embarrassing them. Like, whoa, it couldn't be me. I bet you that so many of those girls in that comment are single as hell and hates that they're single as hell and will continue remaining single as hell, not because they chose to be one, but because of their disgusting behavior. That explains why they're so bitter. What you guys don't even know that you did is that you proved to this bride that she made the right choice. And to the bride, I am so proud of you. I feel like I'm your cousin, and I'm not, and I'm so happy for you. Your bridesmaid look amazing. You picked the right people, the right dress. The transition was flawless. Your gown was crazy. I know I can put that on. I cannot even rock that, but you sure did. Your hair, oh my God, you did that, girl. Baby girl, I wish you nothing but happy, blissful married life.
Yikes. Your video was one of the most hateful videos I've ever seen in my entire life. And the thing that really upsets me the most is that you are missing a huge cultural aspect of why people were commenting what they were commenting under that video. Because when you grow up black in America and you hear stories like Tamla's, you are genuinely scared of all white friends because she didn't survive. She died after this sleepover with all of these people, and her death is still under investigation because no one seems to know what happened. So those people who are commenting, oh, you don't have any black friends, like, why are your bridal party entirely white? It's not because they're bitter or single, it's because they're genuinely scared for her well-being.
They killed that. And honestly, I'm kind of sad I didn't use those colors in my wedding. I did like a rainbow theme. Not that kind of rainbow. Now, even though we just all watched the same thing, right? There's a lot of people in that comment section having one of two problems. Or actually both of them. Apparently, the bride got fucked up because she didn't have a black bridesmaid. That's the first and major problem. The second one is that homegirl, she stepped on the wedding dress. But let's go back to the first problem. It looks like if you are a black bride, you are now required to have a black bridesmaid. At least one. And if you don't, yeah, you're gonna have to answer to TikTok. Listen guys, all I saw was a beautiful bridal party with beautiful dresses. And again, I'm so jealous of that color theme. Who the hell is looking at race with this one? Would you guys feel the same way if it was a white bride that only had black bridesmaids? Or are we just being hypocritical again? Besides the fact that it's none of our business who she has in her bridal party, we also don't know her story. These were my bridesmaids. Not a single black girl in there. And it's not because I don't have any black friends. There's a story. Instead of focusing on the race ratio in a bridal party, let's just all wish her a happy marriage and hope she really enjoyed her day with her family and friends. Don't be assholes.
Okay, so this creator is reacting to the black girl that had all her bridesmaids be white people, which is like, you know, it's her choice, obviously. She made it, good for her. But in the comments, she's reacting to the comment section, which is completely like people not understanding how this could be possible. How can you be black and only ever have white friends? Which I think is fair. And you know, it's not good enough reason to call black people who are questioning her ugly, bitter, blah, blah, blah. Like, girl, come on. Come on. It's a valid question. Where do you live that there's only ever white people? And there's no other black people around that you could ever be friends with. You know, you're a black person. You gotta come from somewhere. Do you not have cousins? Do you not have sisters? Do you not have brothers? Not to say that, obviously you can, whatever, but point is, we're not bitter for saying that. Like, you have to understand what the experiences that we have with the, you know, there's a level of understanding there that we all think and we all go through when we see that. We say, wow, something is up. And the thing is also, we would question a white person that only ever had black friends. You know, the same way that it's weird for a white person to ever only have black friends, it's also weird for a black person to have ever only white friends. Like, is that a conscious decision that you've made? Because we think it is. We're not bitter. We just want to look up at you.
Okay, so we've all seen this video, and the comments are just nutty. Most of them, not all of them, but most of them. To understand the context, basically, the bride is obviously the black woman in the middle, and she obviously has all white bridesmaids. And people in the comments were like, not one sister, and hating and saying all these things, canon event, and it's just like, why? Like, it's not your wedding. It is not your personal life. You don't know who these people are, so why are you judging somebody? Like, seriously, whoever was just commenting, like, not one sister, blah, 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 Canada event, like, go get a life. Like, seriously, you're just blatantly disrespectful. Like, this is meant to be this girl's special day, her wedding day, and all you guys are doing is hating in the comments. I live in a predominantly like white-owned school district, so most of the kids who go to my school are white, and all my friends, well, not all, but most of my friends are white. They are some of the nicest, sweetest people I've ever met in my entire life. They don't judge me for anything, and they are really, really nice to me, really, really respectful of me, and some of the best friends I could literally ask for, period. So I don't know why people are judging somebody when they don't even know her own personal life. Like, if you're seriously gonna sit here and judge this woman, like, go get a life. I also hope that the bride here has an amazing wedding, and that good things and good fortune always come her way, and that her marriage lasts.
People to go watch that video, but like genuinely I don't think anybody should. And I'm gonna try to be as coherent as possible, and I might do a lot of like starting and stopping in this because oh my god, there's a lot to address. So first I'm gonna start with some background on what the woman is talking about in that video. And she originally is stitching a video of a black woman who is getting married, and she does a TikTok transition with her bridesmaids, none of which are black. That is important to the context. In the transition video, one of the bridesmaids steps on the bride's dress. Now, if you look really closely a little bit after the transition happens and they like start doing like a little mini dance afterwards, you notice that she sees that she's stepping on her dress and she's like, oh shit, sorry, like, and she starts to try to like do like a weird shuffle around the dress to not step on it anymore. Now, I don't know if a lot of people just missed that because they immediately saw her step on the dress and like ran to the comments to be like, what the hell? And I get that, like, there's a lot of things about respecting the bride's dress on wedding days, whatever. But because none of the bridesmaids were black, a lot of people in the comments, not just black people, but a lot of black people, were in the comments saying, like, I felt like it was mostly jokey jokes, like it wasn't that deep. I didn't look that far in the comments personally, so I don't know how crazy or nasty the comments got. But there were a lot of comments that were along the lines of like, oh girl, like, we would have never done that to you. See, that's why I don't have all white friend groups or friend groups that don't have black people in them, yada yada, whatever. Now, mind you, that comes from probably, in a lot of those people's cases, some experience with having a friend group where you either didn't have any other black people in the friend group, or maybe there was only one or two of you, and sometimes the non-black ones would gang up on you and do some anti-black shit. Now, yes, it's not fair to take that out in the comment section of this random woman who's just trying to share a nice, happy moment with her bridesmaids. And the woman whose video I stitched, initially at the beginning of her video, like, I was on her side because she was saying, you know, like, did y'all see that? Like, did you see the beautiful bride and her friends all trying to have like a nice moment celebrating their friend getting married, a big transition, a big milestone in her life? And at first I was on board because I was like, yeah, I did also see the comments and I thought that was like not the place or time to be doing that. Like, I got where people were coming from, but if you really looked at the video, if you really paid attention, she didn't do it on purpose, and it was clear. But then she very quickly flips to, in my opinion, some really anti-black things that she had to say about the comments. So I know some people are going to get in the comments and be like, well, she's black, so why does it matter if she's saying something that's controversial? Just because you don't agree with her doesn't mean she's wrong. Sure, everybody's entitled to their opinion. However, the way she went about like addressing it is what comes across as anti-black to me. And I know people are going to be like, well, how can she be anti-black if she's black? I'll get to that. So first of all, I feel like people are going to be like, well, it's just a black person calling out other black people. Like, you know, wouldn't you want to hold people accountable if they're doing something or acting in a way that you feel like is not representative of how you want to come across, especially when black people are so demonized, right? And her beginning of her argument kind of sounds like that. Like, it sounds like she's saying like, oh my gosh, like, how are you as other black people / other black women tearing down another black person, you know? But like, there's a little bit of context to this, which is, yes, she's black, but she's also African. Now, I don't know where she's from specifically, but I would assume, and maybe this is a bad assumption, that she probably immigrated here or maybe is first or second generation of some sort of kind. I'm guessing that based off of her accent. I'm making an assumption here. And that might be the wrong thing to do, but I'm gonna go with that, right? So because of that, there is not the generational trauma of having your ancestors go through Jim Crow, slavery, current institutional racism, and understand just how deep that is, and understand that for a lot of the people who are commenting, they probably have been through something similar, which is why they were commenting it. I don't know the exact details. I don't remember all the names and all that, but a black woman went to a sleepover with a bunch of white women. I don't know if it was specifically only white women, but there were mostly white women there. And they were all supposed to be having like a fun little adult women sleepover. They were all like in their 30s or 40s, I think. And she ended up dead. Next morning, dead. Apparently nobody at the sleepover who was at the house could explain how that happened. So like, these are real things that happen and have deadly consequences for some people. So the dismissal of that is where my first hint of anti-blackness comes from. My second hint of anti-blackness comes from the way she calls out the people in the comments by saying ugly black people. First of all, black people were not the only ones commenting. And second of all, why ugly black people? Like, not people who were displaying ugly behavior, but saying ugly black people. That was interesting to me. And so at first I was like, am I being sensitive? Like, whatever. She then goes on to like basically trash black people and say that all the people who commented were probably like jealous and single and all of that, right? And so I was like, am I just being sensitive, or is there like really something else going on here? I went to her account. She stitched some girl who was talking about how she previously identified as liberal and then started thinking more deeply and realized there was no reason to hate Trump. And the girl who I just stitched it and was like, yes, oh my God, I could never be a liberal. I love Trump. Like, why does everybody hate him? Ooh. How do you love Trump if you're black and you're trying to defend another black woman against ugly black people? You like, how are you trying to make a pro-black argument while being anti-black? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Anyway, that video has over 400,000 likes, and that is so telling to me. And also the comments are so telling to me of just how many white people actually hate us but don't want to say it with their full chest. So many pictureless profiles, so many no video profiles commenting, being like, oh my God, yes, they're so bitter. Like, oh my God, they hate white girls so much. They're so bitter. I can't stand them. Like, yeah, they are the worst, blah, 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 blah. And some word that rhymes with goons in the comments, tip-tapping along with her, like, yeah, oh my God, it's so embarrassing. Like, I don't know why they act like that. What? Anyway, that's all I have to say. If you want to go watch her video, I guess you can. It's like however many minutes of brain rot, in my opinion. The only valid part is the beginning where she says that the comments are like doing too much and this woman is just trying to have a nice moment with her friends. And that's it.
POV, my first half black, half white wedding. Wait for the reactions.
So guys, thank you for watching to the end. In this life, everybody have their own opinion, so don't forget to leave your comments down what you think about this video, and don't forget to subscribe, turn on notification. Anytime I upload a video, you will be notified. Bye bye.